Hey there, I'm Cody Understorms. I got off work earlier today and tried to go out and hit the back roads. It was such a nice day, 60 degrees, little breeze, not a cloud in the sky. As I'm out cruising around, I come across Willis Creek Park. It's up on northeast end, Granger Lake. I was like, man, it's been almost a year. I'll go camping tonight. Called my girl, told her, hey, heading back home and grab all my stuff and just go out camping for the night. Well, I should have known better, but every single park, including that one that I was at, I realized why there was nobody there. It's closed for maintenance. I opened it for day use, but closed for camping and maintenance this weekend. And everything else within 100 miles of Austin is booked out till April, pretty much. So found this nice little spot right on the San Gabriel River under a bridge. It's a nice spot none the least. No traffic up ahead. Hear the sound of the river flowing, breeze in the trees, and let's get set up. Need to get everything out of here. Get the carpet down, the pad, yada yada yada. Guess we're gonna be doing a little bit of stealth camping. There's a few houses over there across the river. Hopefully they don't call me in or something like that. Alright, well, while I finish unloading the rest of this, I'm gonna kill that light. Just, kind of draws a lot of attention. Well, there we go. It's just a carpet with a 3-inch foam pad, 0-degree sleeping bag, and a little camera cased pillow. Look, I know this isn't some glamorous setup, but it's what I got. So I'm going to bed. I will see y'all in the morning for breakfast. Good night. Good morning. That was an interesting night, to say the least. So crawled in the back of the truck last night, fall asleep, and passed out pretty quickly. About 30 minutes later, spring awake. Immediately got butterflies in my stomach. I'm feeling nervous. So something ain't right here. So I immediately checked my phone just to make sure, nobody's reached out for an emergency or anything, because I got my phone on silent. And no notifications, nothing like that. Kind of pop open the back of the camper shell and look around and not seeing anything. But man, my gut was just telling me something's just not right. So I throw on my slippers and crawl out the back of the truck. Just kind of look around, just being aware of my surroundings, and I click on the flashlight, look around, and a few minutes goes by and something just didn't feel right. So I just listened to my gut. It's all right. Something ain't right here. I'm gonna pack it up. And as I start packing up the back of the truck, and the brush and the trees behind me, I can hear a little bit of rustling. Stop. It stops. Go back to packing up. I hear it again. I stop. It stops. And this happens a couple more times, and I'm starting to get a little nervous at this point. And look, I don't watch any of those like serial killer shows, and I've never been afraid of the dark. You can ask my mom ever since I was a little kid. Never had a fear of the dark. And I'm starting to wonder, is my mind kind of playing games with me? What's I don't know. And getting the last few things put in the truck, and my heart's racing a little bit at this point. And as I'm grabbing the last few things to throw them in the back of the truck, I hear a very distinctive sound. I hear a notification bell. Sounds like it's 20, 30 yards away. It was not my phone. Mine was on silent. I had no notifications on the phone. I double checked. I threw those last few things in the truck, fired up, and got the hell out of there. I was like, well, crap, that kind of ruins my little camping spot for the night, but I'd rather be out of here than, well, I don't know. I heard a notification bell. There's not a house for 500 yards. On my phone. So I left and figured, hey, it's 10-15 miles over to Taylor. I'll go to Walmart and sleep. By this time it's about 12:30, midnight. And so I go to Walmart, and of course as I pull in, there's a few 18-wheelers, few RVs, some SUVs and that, people sleeping in their vehicles. And I find this little spot on the way on the back side of the parking lot where one of the night lights is out, and it's a real nice dark spot. I was like, all right, I pull in there and, get settled in, and it's gonna be my camping spot for the night. And I get settled in, pull up my phone, start watching a YouTube video, and I don't know, 10-15 minutes go by. I'm kind of starting to dip. I'm getting close to falling asleep. And out of the corner of my eye, I catch a car pull up. And mind you, there's not a car for 40 parking spots close to me. And this little silver early 2000s sedan with mismatched wheels comes pulling up at the spot, like one spot over from me. And the dude, one guy in the car, in the driver's seat, and wearing all black hoodie. I'm not judging by that, but I do try to keep my wits about me. The guy pulls up. What do most people do when they park? They immediately pull out their phone. So this guy pulls up and just sits there. And he's looking at me, he's looking at my truck, and he looks over, he's doing this, and he's doing this. He's like looking around. He's I could see him really eyeballing my truck. And I'm like, all right, this is a little suspicious. And see him light up a cigarette. And he's just sitting there, just kind of staring at my truck. Dude doesn't get on his phone, nothing, still hoodie up. He's got something kind of around his mouth. I could barely see the guy's face. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not about to get fucking stabbed. I'm not about to get have my truck broken into again while I'm in it. So I threw on my slippers. I was in just like some shorts under these and a t-shirt, and I just threw those in, popped the back open, and right when I popped the back open, he kind of does like one of these like, oh, and looks straight ahead and just sitting there staring straight ahead. I don't know. I hopped in the truck, drove another 10-15 miles, went to the Walmart that was in Hutto, a little more populated area. And now I got, by this time it's 2 a.m. I was dead tired. There's no way I was driving all the way back home. It would have been dangerous. And all the times I've ever been camping, out adventuring in the woods, I've never had a scare. I've never left a spot. Last night I did. So feels weird telling the story in daylight, because I'm back at the same spot where I originally started last night. All right. Well, that's that. Make of it what you will. I guess it's about time we get a little breakfast made. I think we'll do just a simple bacon and egg sandwich this morning. 2 strips of bacon. Cut it in half. Use the old dirty pocket knife. Ta-da! Ta-da! There you go, clean.
Oh no, he used his dirty pocket knife to cut the bacon. Oh no, he's gonna die.
Shut up. I got a big old knife in here somewhere. Aha. Yeah. That'll do. Now, I know the internet seems to be a bit oversaturated with cooking videos these days, and it feels like each one is just trying to outdo the next. All their fancy cutting boards and fancy knives and 30 ingredient meals, and man, screw all that. Just a little bit of bacon and eggs and nature. That's all you need. Ooh-wee. Set that on down right here, and we got that heat up way too hot. And there we go. Leave no trace. Throw a little bit of black pepper on there. And flip. Oh yeah. Don't get much better than this. Just set that down right there in the grass. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Oh yeah. Nom. There we go. Ah, there's the sun. Heavy dewfall last night. Not sure what this big concrete wall is. I assume this was the old bridge. There's a new one over there. I guess this is the boot dump.